what? Let me also tell you this. You cannot be in favor with God and be out of favor with people. I know we like to think that we got it all together when it comes to God and our relationship with him. And we want to claim that we are so much in favor with God and yet not be in favor with man. If you're not in favor with man, you can't be in favor with God. And likewise, if you're not in favor with your parents, then you can't be in favor with God. Are y'all hearing this today? Let me tell you this story. Remember Jesus? How when he turned age 12? And how, you know, when they were in Jerusalem celebrating the feast of Passover? And how when it was time to go home, Mary and Joseph gathered the family and they all began to make their journey home. And all of a sudden they looked around and didn't see their son. And they began to look among themselves. Now, where is Yeshua? Where's Jesus? And no, honey, I thought it was with you. Or I thought it was with, well, no, he's not here. Well, where is he? Then they moved out from themselves and began to look among their relatives. Well, maybe he's with his uncle. Maybe he's with his aunt. Perhaps he's playing with his cousins. They didn't find him there. Then all of a sudden they said, well, now where is he? So they traveled all the way back to Jerusalem. And there Jesus was in the temple talking to the teachers. But now follow the text. It says that he was there listening to them. It says that he was there observing them. It says that he was there asking questions as well as giving answers. And the Bible says they were marveled and amazed by his understanding. Oh, I wish I could preach that right there. Can I preach that? Yes, let me break it down to you. You know, Jesus had such an acute awareness of things that he was able to bring together the practical side of things as well as the analytical side of things. We get two words from the word understanding. We get the word phronesis and the word sunesis. Phronesis has to do with the practical side of the mind, and sunesis has to do with the analytical side of the mind. So Jesus was practical, but yet he was analytical. Can I preach this a little bit longer? You know, sometimes we can be too spiritual and yet not be practical enough. Jesus knew how to bring practical and the spiritual together. Sometimes we can be so spiritual that we miss out on being practical. Okay, let me just tell you this. If the doctor tells you that you're sick and that you need to go home and rest, don't you think you need to be so spiritual that you can get up and move around when the doctor told you to take bed rest? Oh, the Lord told me to come to church today, and I just got to be here to praise his holy name. But the doctor told me I need to stay at home and get rest. And I can't seem to get over this thing because it doesn't matter. I tried, but it just doesn't work. Well, are you following the doctor's orders? Well, no. I believe in Dr. Jesus, but Dr. Jesus gave you a physical doctor. And he told your doctor to tell you to take bed rest. Are y'all hearing this? So Jesus knew how to bring the spiritual and the practical together. And they were amazed by how he was able to do that because he was so young. Man, you can't be so up here that you don't live here. I don't care how you say I'm so this, I'm so that. That's fine, that's good. But come on back down to where we are. Come on back down to where we live. You got to be practical. Got a flat tire. I'm just waiting on the Lord to come change my tire. Really? Is that a fact? I think you better get out the old jack and start making preparation to change that tire yourself. I'm gonna lay all the hands you want on it and pray for it. That tire is not going to inflate itself. Now you can lay hands on that jack,